When I see you and you want me to see you, when I hold you and you want me to hold you, when I love you and you want me to love you, that makes me happy. Oh, yes it does. When I touch you and you want me to touch you, when I sing to you and you want me to sing to you,
Got your stars.
when I kiss
Murali Coryell,
Yes, hello Patrice.
how are you?
I'm great. Glad to be here at the historic Bethel Woods in Bethel, New York, the original city of Woodstock. And today, this weekend is the 50th anniversary of the original 1969 concert.
Yes.
And I'm here to see my brother Julian Coryell, who's playing with Blood, Sweat, and Tears today, one of my favorite bands of all time. Also, we just met the members of the Edgar Winter Band. I just walked by Ringo Starr's dressing room, so it's pretty cool. And I'm playing here tomorrow with my band, going on before Santana and the Doobie Brothers. So it's truly a great weekend of music here. And since I grew up, or been in the Hudson Valley, Woodstock region since 1986, it's very personal. It means a lot for me to be here.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Where were you during the first Woodstock?
I was in vitro.
I love that.
Yeah. I was born on October 27th. So no, yeah, I was born shortly after the Woodstock concert.
Okay. And, well, Woodstock was 69.
Correct.
Where did you learn to play guitar? How did you pick up a guitar? Where did that
Well,
come from?
this is a great question. My father was Murali Coryell, a very famous jazz guitarist known as the Godfather of Fusion. And so I grew up around him and people like Miles Davis and George Benson and Bernard Purdy. Just great music. Great music was everywhere. And I started out on drums when I was 10 years old. And I had some piano lessons, but I wasn't really mature enough for that. And then eventually, when I really got into the blues and the classic rock-based blues, and then discovering the roots of that rock, which was the real blues, that's when I started playing guitar when I was 15 years old. And then by the time I was 17, I could functionally play, most rock or blues songs. Jazz was a whole other story, but that wasn't what I was trying to do at that point.
Well, it certainly shows you're just exceptional. Exceptional.
Thank you.
I'm honored to know you and to be able to call you a friend. I really am. I mean,
Well,
it's just fabulous.
I would say that the bar was set very high in my family for guitar, having my dad and then my brother, who was a child prodigy from age 7. He had perfect pitch. He could play every instrument. And
Your brother
Julian, yeah. And so, and basically what it came down to was I had to find my own style of music, that I had to be motivated for me, not because I felt like I had to live up to a legacy, because that's there. Anytime you're the son or a daughter of a famous person, and your mother was in vaudeville, your grandmother. So it's like a legacy, and it's in your family. And I mean, I always looked up to those people because I knew they were important. And I always thought, I don't know if I could ever do that. I'd love to do that. I'd love to be part of that club, because it's like a club, this very tight-knit family kind of dynamic. And I mean, I tried out different things. I speak different languages. I studied political science and French literature and different things, but I got into a band when I first went to college in New Paltz, New York, starting in 1987. And I remember doing our first gig at Coochie's, which was a local bar on Main Street. And the four of us in the band called the Ambassadors, we made like $40 each. And we were so excited. We said, we're going to make it. We made it. And I'll tell you, there's some people that they get on the stage and they're terrified of it. And other people, they embrace it.
Yeah.
And they don't even want to get off the stage. And so I discovered that when I was on the stage and I felt at least some degree of confidence in what I was doing, I love this. This is where I want to be. Yeah. And then so your whole life it's working on your craft, both of your musical craft, whatever instrument you play. I also sing, so I work on my singing. I write songs, so I work on my songwriting. I play drums, I work on my drumming. I play bass, I work on my bass playing. And of course I play guitar, I work on my guitar playing. And I just try to have an overall concept that everything serves the music. There's no ego in music. Nobody's better than anybody else. In the general, I'm talking about on a human level. And I mean, my dad, Larry Coryell, used to tell me, be the worst person in the band. Play with great people because they're going to lift you up. So.
Well, I've seen you play, and I see you lift everybody around you up.
Yeah, that's my job, is to lift people up and bring energy and bring something different. And it's everybody's job in the band to do that.
Sure,
and
of course.
You have to know the music.
I see the way you do that.
You've seen me play
many
a lot.
times. Yeah.
And now you see me play in Texas and the East Coast, because you came to my gig in Norwich, Connecticut the other night.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And this is Julian over there, if you want to say hello to him. This is a little interview. Julian.
Julian.
Hello.
Let me pause just a second.
Yeah.